Fukuoka is the capital city of Fukuoka Prefecture, situated on the northern shore of the Japanese island of Kyushu. The city is built along the shores of Hakata Bay, and has been a center of international commerce since ancient times. The area has long been considered the gateway to the country, as it is the nearest point among Japan's main islands to the Asian mainland. Although humans occupied the area since the Jomon period, some of the earliest settlers of the Yayoi period arrived in the Fukuoka area. The city rose to prominence during the Yamato period, because of the cross-cultural exposure, and the relatively great distance from the social and political centers of Kyoto, Osaka, and later, Edo. Fukuoka gained a distinctive local culture and dialect that has persisted to the present. Fukuoka is the most populous city on the island, followed by Kitakyushu. It is the largest city and metropolitan area west of Keihanshin. The city was designated on April 1, 1972, by government ordinance. Greater Fukuoka, with a population of 2.5 million people, is part of the heavily industrialized Fukuoka Kitakyushu zone. As of 2015, Fukuoka is Japan's sixth largest city, having passed the population of Kobe. In July 2011, Fukuoka surpassed the population of Kyoto. Since the founding of Kyoto in 794, this marks the first time that a city west of the Kinki region has a larger population than Kyoto. Exchanges from the continent and the northern Kyushu area date as far back as Old Stone Age. It has been thought that waves of immigrants arrived in northern Kyushu from mainland Asia. Several kofun exist. Fukuoka was sometimes called the port of Dazaifu, and archaeology confirmed this was a critical place in the founding of Japan. Some scholars claim that it was the first place outsiders in the imperial family set foot. But like many early Japan origin theories, it remains contested. Central Fukuoka is sometimes still referred as Hakata, which is the name of the central ward. In 923, the Hakozaki-gu in Fukuoka was transferred from Daibu-gu in Daibu. 15 kilometers were found in Fukuoka underneath a part of the ruins of Fukuoka Castle. Hakozaki-gu Dazaifu Korokan Kublai Khan of the Mongol Empire turned his attention towards Japan, starting in 1268, exerting a new external pressure on Japan with which it had no experience. Kublai Khan first sent an envoy to Japan to make the shogunate acknowledge Khan's suzerainty. The Kamakura shogunate refused. Mongolia repeatedly sent envoys thereafter, each time urging the shogunate to accept their proposal, but to no avail. In 1274, Kublai Khan mounted an invasion of the northern part of Kyushu with a fleet of 900 ships and 33,000 troops, including troops from Goryeo on the Korean peninsula. This initial invasion was compromised by a combination of incompetence and severe storms after the invasion attempt of 1274. Japanese samurai built a stone barrier 20 kilometers in length bordering the coast of Hakata Bay in what is now the city of Fukuoka. The wall, 2 to 3 meters in height and having a base width of 3 meters, was constructed between 1276 and 1277, and was excavated in the 1930s. Kublai sent another envoy to Japan in 1279. At that time, Hojo Tokimune of the Hojo clan was the 8th regent. Not only did he decline the offer, but he beheaded the 5 Mongolian emissaries after summoning them to Kamakura. Infuriated, Kublai organized another attack on Fukuoka Prefecture in 1281, mobilizing 140,000 soldiers and 4,000 ships. The Japanese defenders, numbering around 40,000, were no match for the Mongols, and the invasion force made it as far as Dazaifu, 15 kilometers south of the city of Fukuoka. However, the Japanese were again aided by severe weather, this time by a typhoon that struck a crushing blow to the Mongolian troops, thwarting the invasion. It was this typhoon that came to be called the kamikaze, and was the origin of the term kamikaze used to indicate suicide attacks by military aviators of the Empire of Japan against Allied naval vessels during World War II. Takezaki Suenaga Genko Bori Fukuoka was formerly the residence of the powerful daimyo of Chikzen province, and played an important part in the medieval history of Japan. The renowned temple of Tokugawa Ieyasu in the district was destroyed by fire during the Bosin War of 1868. The modern city was formed on April 1, 1889, with the merger of the former cities of Hakata and Fukuoka. Historically, Hakata was the port and merchant district, and was more associated with the area's culture and remains the main commercial area today. On the other hand, the Fukuoka area was home to many samurai, and its name has been used since Kuroda Nagamasa, the first daimyo of Chikushin province, named it after his birthplace in Okayama Prefecture, and the Old Fukuoka is the main shopping area, now called Tenzing. When Hakata and Fukuoka decided to merge, a meeting was held to decide the name for the new city. Hakata was initially chosen, but a group of samurai crashed the